Year 16 Chief Petty Officer Pinning Ceremony. I am Senior Chief Sappenfield, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today's event. To begin, I would like to thank the leadership from all the commands present, both tenant, deployed, for their support during this year's culmination of CPO 365. Without your support, the heritage, tradition, and history of the Chief Petty Officer would have been lost. Thank you. Chief Selectees, host.
And to the families of Chief Selects Albin, Malone, McCrae, and Randall. These sailors, these Chief Selects are assigned to Patrol Squadron 9 who just arrived here recently and are assigned to Sigonella on temporary assigned orders. And their families are back home. However, we know they are with us in spirits and extremely proud of each one of their sailors.
During the course of this day, you have been caused to humbly accept challenge and face adversity. This you have accomplished with rare good grace. Pointless as some of these challenges may have seemed, they were valid, time-honored reasons behind each pointed bar. It was necessary to meet these hurdles with blind faith in the fellowship of Chief Petty Officers. The goal was to instill in you that trust is inherent with the donning of the uniform of a chief. It was our intent to impress upon you that challenge is good, a great and necessary reality which cannot mar you, which in fact strengthens you. In the future, as a Chief Petty Officer, you will be forced to endure adversity far beyond that what was imposed upon you yesterday. You must face each challenge and adversity with the same dignity and good grace you have demonstrated today. By experience, by performance, and by testing, you have been this day advanced to Chief Petty Officer in the United States Navy. And only in the United States Navy, the rank of E7 carries with it unique responsibilities and privileges you are now bound to observe and expected to fulfill. Your entire way of life is now changed. More will be expected of you. More will be demanded of you. Not because you are an E7, but because you are now a Chief Petty Officer. You have not merely been promoted one pay grade, you have joined an exclusive fellowship, and as in all fellowships, you have a special responsibility to your comrades, even as they have a special responsibility.
Chief Albin, arriving.
This is why in the United States Navy, we maintain with pride our feelings of accomplishment once we have attained the position of Chief Petty Officer. Your new responsibilities and privileges do not appear in print. They have no official standing, and they cannot be referred to by name, number, nor file. They have existed for over 200 years, because chiefs before you have freely accepted responsibility beyond the call of printed assignment. Their actions and their performance demanded the respect of their seniors as well as their juniors. It is now required that you be the fountain of wisdom, the ambassador of goodwill, the authority in personal relations as well as in technical application. Ask the chief is a household phrase in and out of the Navy. You are now the chief. This exalted position you have now achieved, and the word exalted is used adversarially, exists because of the attitude and performance of the chiefs before you. It shall exist only as long as you and your fellow chiefs maintain these standards. It was our intention that you never forget this day.
Chief McCrae, arriving.
It was our intention to test you, to try you, and to accept you. Your performance has assured us that you will wear the hat with the same pride as your comrades in arms before you. We will take a deep and sincere pleasure in clasping your hand and accepting you as a Chief Petty Officer in the United States Navy.
I am a Chief Petty Officer in the United States Navy. I serve my country and her people with pride and honor. I seek no special favors. I make things happen, and I do the best I can do. I am charged with a leadership role like no other in the world. I develop junior officers and mold my sailors. I acknowledge full responsibility for the actions of my sailors, because these sailors are the seeds of future Chief Petty Officers. I live by the Navy's core values of honor, courage, and commitment. I set the example. I establish the standards of performance. My sailors are students, and I am their teacher. I guide and influence the lives of these young men and women. In the final analysis, I will determine the quality of these sailors. They look up to me because I treat them with dignity and respect. Because they need a leader, and I am there for them. After all, I am a Chief Petty Officer in the United States Navy.
Chief Malone, arriving. This ceremony culminates the weeks of training, assignments, and hard work. Those standing to your right are not fully aware and have not yet begun to grasp the significance of the task, the responsibilities, and the challenges that lay before them. A great chief does not earn his anchors once, but earns them every day. It is no longer about you, but about those you lead and guide. Never forget those people who worked for you to get you entry into the most exclusive fraternity on earth, the fraternity of the Navy Chief Petty Officer. It is their sweat that got you here, and you owe them for it. Be a leader. If you're in charge, take charge. Remember who you are about to become. Wear the anchors with pride and behave in a way that will always protect them from any stain or dishonor, for you're about to join the ranks of the Chief Petty Officer. Everyone serving in the Navy today is a sailor, from the newest recruit to the most senior admiral. Everyone is your shipmate. However, only a few are selected to the rank of Chief Petty Officer. The Chief's prestige, responsibility, and importance is unlike any found in the other armed forces. Chief Ramdioff, arriving.
On the 7 seas we learn Navy's third call. Faith, courage, service, true wit, honor over all. Go Navy, Navy Chief, Navy Pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Navy's newest Chief Petty Officers.